Well, it is time to instill you again with some knowledge. Okay, I'm going to teach you today, as a parent, how to conduct yourself during a family meeting. Now that I have older kids, I have a kid in high school, I have a kid in junior high, I have an elementary. Now that the kids are getting up there in age, family meetings have become something different. And I'm starting to see a pattern that perhaps we have family meetings because my husband likes the way his voice sounds. There's times we get into the family meetings and he starts talking, and at first I'm right there with him. I'm like,
yeah, you suck, you've been doing pretty good. You go get me some water.
We're like the Wonder Twins, only that would be incestual, so we're not twins. About 15-20 minutes into the meeting, something will happen and my husband will start repeating himself. Being that I have little to no attention span, I'm starting to lose it mentally out of these meetings before the kids do. So as a parent, I realize I need to present a unified front
with the rest of the voices in my head.
This is how I get through family meetings that typically last way too long. They're really my oldest son might die out there at the hands of my younger kids. I've noticed that there's ass in my face now. When my husband's going on and on and on about the same topic, I'll try to do stuff without him noticing, like roll my eyes, slouch in the couch.
Slouch in the couch, slouch in the couch. We like the girls with the slouch in the... Anyway.
Because I want the kids to look at me and be like, that's the cool parent. If you have an extremely large pet, like a dog that weighs more than your 15-year-old, it's kind of fun if he's in the same room with you to lock eyes with him.
Just stare at him, because eventually he's going to be at first he's going to be all, because that's how dogs all look. They all have that thing going on where they're all, moo. And so you're just and then the dog's all, and then you're just and the dog's just fuck. And then you're just and the dog's
he's gonna go ape shit and fucking rampage through the house, and it's gonna be awesome, and it might possibly end the 4-hour meeting that you've been sitting in. So just stare the fuck out of that dog. It's fucking awesome. Meeting adjourned. You can also excuse yourself from the meeting, when it's getting a little preachy. Go in the kitchen and come back out with the biggest, baddest motherfucking hot fudge sundae that your kids have ever seen in their lives. And they're all going to be like, and you're just like, fucking rocks to be mom. And sit there and eat it. Don't share it with them. They're listening to your husband. That is going to solidify the fact that you are one of the dominant people in that household. They need to know that when shit gets real, you will pick up a chair and hit them with it. Now I'm going to talk about something that's probably going to make a couple people uncomfortable. I'm going to talk about the favorite child. We all have them, okay? And if you're the one getting all bent out...
Oh, no, I don't have a favorite child. No. I love all my children the same.
Bitch, you probably weren't the favorite child, and that's your problem. I was the only child, so there was no other fucking options. So anyway... Take your favorite child. And I'm not saying it's always your favorite child. It's not like you birthed the child and you held it up fucking Simba style and that was your favorite child. You might have a different favorite child every month. Like the kid on the honor roll, you're like, fuck yeah, you're badass. While the other kid's fucking losing the tooth that he lost at school. Whoever your current favorite kid is, you give them a nice cushy spot right on the couch right fucking next to you.
That's right, cushion under the ass, fucking something behind you. You don't get that tired, wore down 86-year-old feeling.
They are living in luxury. Those other fuckers on the floor, that cheap carpet with no padding underneath it, their bony little tushies can sit right on that. And then you know what? While they're sitting there and, your husband's talking and it's gotten to the point where they can't even really hear him anymore, they're going to start thinking about what they can do to become the favorite child. Because they want to be the fucker on the couch. They don't want to be one of the little assholes on the floor. The dog should probably be on the couch too after his rampage or pre-rampage or whenever. The dog can be on the couch, so it should be you, your spouse, favorite kid, pre-rampage dog. Some kid comes by hey, you want to buy some cookie dough for my school? Let that fucker on the couch too. Those little kids on the floor need to know that they need to step their fucking game up. The last piece of advice that I can give you that will mess with their little heads is throughout the entire meeting, when you do choose to speak, which probably won't be that often because you're going to be too busy being shitty, is that when you're prompted to talk, only recite rap lyrics. you know, cash rules everything around me. And that's why you're not getting allowance this week. Sorry. I ain't a killer, but don't push me. Revenge is like the sweetest joy next to getting a pussycat. That's right. I never sleep because sleep is the cousin of death. You remember that. I'm always watching you. Don't sleep. Ever. So anyway, that's how I attempt to keep myself sane during family meetings. Hope you enjoyed. Have fun at your next family meeting. I bet you it won't be as badass as mine.
See you next time, like in a month or two, whenever I decide to record the next one. All 3 kids are still alive throughout the whole making of this video. Peace. That's not peace. 2 pieces. No, because that's peace. So if you throw that, it's almost west side, but then you gotta like do that, and I guess whatever. See you later.